Hello casual mountain bikers. So just after my eBay lights review video, I was contacted by a company called Vastfire to review a set of their lights, and they offered to send me a set for free. So they've arrived in the post today, and I thought I would do an unboxing video, take you through the specs, and then do a comparison to my existing lights, so the Audi lights and my existing eBay setup. So full disclosure, like I said, these were sent to me completely free of charge by Vastfire. First impressions are the box feels pretty weighty, certainly compared to the Audi lights. That's even including the rear light, because the Audi light came with both the rear and the front light in a blister pack.
I hate blister packs.
Whereas this is just the front light like this, and then the rear light sort of crudely packaged together like this, but it's just a rear light, it's fine, I'm sure. Now price wise, these compare very well to the Audi lights actually, because they are $15.99 on Amazon, and I'll put a link to them in the video description below so you can go check them out for yourself. Now if we have a look at the box, on here it says you've got beam angle 20 degrees, water resistance, I think it's IP65 I think, so that's splash and rain resistance, which is fine. And then it's got 4 power levels. Now there's a little bit more detail on the back actually, which is a little bit better on here. So it's got runtime around 4 hours, but I don't know yet whether that is on the lowest setting, the highest setting. Volume, I'm assuming that's volume of battery power, so that's 5200 milliamp hours, which is massive. I mean, my iPhone for example has a 32 milliamp hour battery, and that lasts all day. Tell you what, let's open this one first. So this is the rear light. I wonder if it's pretty much exactly the same light. Let's have a look. So compare this to the Audi light. This is a lot lighter, I will say that, but then again, it's not on the... I'm charging ahead with no instructions, I don't care. I will say actually that mount is a lot better than Audi's. One, because you can slide the light itself off of it and leave the mount on the bike. But two, because the hook here is built into it, whereas on Audi, you could lose that comes off. Like the Audi lights, it also charges up by micro USB, so that's good. Ooh, I could be a police car. I should put both of these on the bike. Ah, okay, I'm actually being blinded here through. Okay, so unboxing the actual light itself. So, okay, so God, that weighs some. That does. So you see the light's color is actually a little bit different to the Audi lights. So this is more of a warmer glow over here, this is a bit more of a cooler glow, but actually as well, this one seems brighter. I'll test it later in the dark anyway. So, battery wise, let's undo this and just see what's in the back. Okay, so RTX 18650s. But still, that's good, because it means that if you need to ever replace the batteries, you can just get these off eBay. So I'm all for being able to replace and repair things yourself. So that's a plus point. I like that a lot. It's not just sealed in like the Audi lights are. Yeah, this charges by micro USB as well. Okay, so we got that. We've got the rear lights, we've got the front lights. Sorry, hold on, if I just pull that out. There we go. And here we got another micro USB cable. That's good, so you get two, so you can charge them both at the same time. And it comes with a quick release mount, a proper quick release mount already. That's good. This can only go on one way because you've got this little triangle cutout here that fits onto this triangle cutout there, I think. So it goes on like that. Or, oh no, it goes on like that. Okay, so on that way. Oh, and it can turn as well. So there we have it. That's the unboxing video. You get 2 micro USB cables, one black, one white, presumably just to say which light they go with. You get the mounts in there, and you get the lights themselves. For $15.99, I've got to say, that's actually really, really nice. I mean, let's take a closer look at this front light. So, okay, so to unmount this from the mount, it's this button over here. So you press that, and you almost make the phone that you're filming with fall off the table. So, in terms of quality, you can see it's got these 2 yellow seals here, which obviously seal from the elements, but it looks like they are basically the only things protecting it, which is fine as long as it works. But it's an all aluminium case. You can see it's screwed in at the front there, and you've got this at the back with which to remove the batteries, which hopefully you should never have to do until after, like, say, a couple of years or a year or so, depending on how often you use these. But size comparison with the Audi lights, a lot bigger. So I'm interested to see what the battery life is like just from the size, because obviously this can physically fit bigger batteries in it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is charge up the Vastfire lights fully, and then I'll set up a time lapse and we'll see which one runs out first. Okay, so it's now Sunday night, it's absolutely freezing, so it's time for me to go out for a night ride and test this light out. Thoughts on the battery test? Very interesting actually. Obviously the Audi one died first, it's got the smallest battery, that's expected, lasted an hour, but for a head torch that's probably fine, to be honest with you. The eBay light lasted for a full 4 hours before just dying, just cutting out straight away. So 4 hours, pretty good, to be honest. Well impressed. The Vastfire, actually really interesting. For something that has standard batteries in it that you could replace, 2 hours at full brightness with no dips at all. Really good. Really impressed with that. Interesting that it then dimmed to sort of an emergency brightness or an SOS brightness, and then stayed there for a further 3 hours and wasn't turning off at all. So I gave up after like 5 hours because I wanted to go to bed. Let's see what they're like out on the trail. I have come out on the grottiest night possible. It's a horrible drizzle where it just cuts right through you. Oh God, one side of my glass just steamed up. That's just my helmet light on now. Turn the Vastfire on. I'm using the Vastfire solely along with the Audi light on my head. eBay light is off in a minute, although the light just showed green because it's plugged in. So let's see how we go. It's wet roots. Oh, that's good actually. That isn't half bad, I think. Yeah, not as filling as the eBay light, but for the price, excellent. Especially considering what you get in like Halfords or whatever for the same amount of money, 15 quid or whatever. I'm not going to be sending it today, so don't expect any sendy bits. Okay, so first bit of the trail done. But so far, impressed. Starting to regret spending well over 70 quid for my eBay light setup. Although it lasts a long time, I could have just bought like 3 of these Vastfire things and been done with it. Right, let's get up the hill. There we go. See, that's pretty good. With the headlamp setup, actually these 2 lights would be all you need. Perfect setup for just over 30 quid. Now remember, I'm a mountain biker. I'm riding this with it on full power because I need the Lumens. Obviously on roads or whatever, you can have it at a lower setting and have the battery last a lot longer, but for my use, it's power I need. Oh, blimey. So yeah, obviously don't go into buying one of these things expecting exposure max D levels of brightness. You'll only be disappointed. But that's the same for any light off Amazon or eBay, unless it is an actual exposure. Let's get onto the trail. It's probably going to be one of my slower laps. You can't tell, I'm not very confident on routes. Oh God. Got to say, this night makes you come into some sections a little bit hot. Not hot for the trail, but hotter than you normally would do, which forces you to take lines and let off the brakes where you normally wouldn't. Tell you what, I can't tell you how much of a difference it makes having a helmet light. So, what are my final thoughts on the lights? Bottom line,
and what you'll all be fast forwarding to the end of this video for is,
if you're already on things like my eBay lights, my Audi lights, stuff like that, for the money, they actually offer serious value, really good value. Riding out there on the trail, I was not finding it lacking at all compared to my eBay light. Okay, my eBay light is brighter and has more spread because it has 5 LEDs as opposed to 2. I didn't find myself thinking that I was lacking any light, or that it was dangerous, or that it was killing any confidence or anything like that. And it held up in the rain as well, which is the other good thing. So for $15.99, I can't think of a better value light out there that offers this amount of brightness and this amount of build quality, to be honest with you. I think it's a great light. But with this one, you can replace the batteries in it if they start degrading after a year. It's waterproof, it's got decent seals on it, comes with a quick release mount already, so you're not going to have to faff around with that. The only thing that I think it could improve on is having a helmet mount with it, or having a way to mount it to a helmet, because as a helmet light, I think it would be brilliant. Really good light. If you've already got a decent light like an exposure or whatever, then this could be your backup. So if you run out of battery light, you've got this one in your backpack ready to go, and that's really what I'd use that for if you've already got a decent light set up. If you haven't, however, this is the light for you. So that's how I had it set up on my handlebars, and I'm just really impressed with it. So there's a link to purchase this in the description below. It is an Amazon affiliate link, so I get a few pennies off that if you buy through it, so thanks for that if you do. Other than that, that's me signing off. I'm actually in Malaysia next week for work, so I'm not going to do a video next week because I'm not going to be able to post or chat to everybody about it like I normally do. So my next video will be in 2 weeks time, not next week. But other than that, thank you very much for you guys for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you didn't, then you know what to do, hit that one. And let me know in the comments why, and let me know if you buy it as well. I'd really like to know if you bought this because of me. Anyway, bonus content this week is my new puppy, so I'll leave you with that. See ya, bye. Barbara, Babs, come here. Ooh. You are not a trail dog, are you? You're a silly dog. There we go. Perfect size for Hetty though. Oh, there you go. little pupper.